I mean, for me to be in a group of such talented performers was really quite an honor. And I was really pumped about that. And I was also just, the scripts were so amazing, and I was so excited to get to play in such a nuanced world.
Yeah, and I was already a fan of WandaVision and also a fan of the MCU for years. And so to be able to join the MCU in this show was a literal dream come true.
Well, I knew I'd be stepping into a new world. So I didn't know what it was going to be, and I knew that witches were involved. So I just was excited about working with new people and being in a whole different fantasy land. And I knew it would be fun.
I think everyone's motivation probably was wanting to get something at the end of the road. But for Jen, I think she was really feeling a lack of power and agency over her life, and Agatha kind of illuminated that and poked at the fact that Jen has kind of given up on herself and her power. And so I think her goal was really to step out of her comfort zone and actually give this adventure a try.
And I would say that Alice's objective of going down the road is to seek the truth. I think she's been told something about the road that she never really believed, and now that she's being presented with the option to go down it herself, I think she feels like she has to know whether this thing that's sort of haunted her whole life is real or not.
And I think Sharon just kind of really wanted to go to a party. You know?
I mean, the Witches Road set was so incredible. It was so cool that they built an actual forest for us to walk through in many different ways. And
so epic.
It was so epic.
Yeah, it felt expansive, but also so detailed. Every leaf is painted, and there's different kinds of mushrooms with different sizes and patterns.
And trees.
Yeah.
Like really, like spooky trees. And
I think I was most impressed about how much they were able to change it.
Yeah.
Like they would move a tree and now we're on a different part of the road, or they would move a rock and they would make it feel so big, even though we could see the end of it. Like in the room, you knew how big it was, but on screen, you just have no idea.
Yeah.